Hello there, welcome back to the city of Arcturus. We are looking at the whole city. I was able to pretty much get everything into one shot here. If I zoom in a little bit more, we can see some more details. This is the newest area we've built for some high density residential, just to get the population up. We did hit that milestone. So we can look and see. Let's come out of this view. Here we go. What did we get in this milestone? We got another square, which we don't even really need for right now. Alright, we got crematoriums. That's nice. Probably need to put some of those down. Okay. I think this building is from a content creator pack. It's basically a crematorium. It's just a different style. So, one thing I wanted to try to do today, as I was noticing, is this highway. One, I'd like to reshape it to be more in between, I suppose, the two different sides. And then also, I'm thinking I should just raise this portion up so it's the level of the interchanges, and that way I can run roads underneath of it to connect both sides so they don't have to go through that interchange. Well, even though that does have an underground part that doesn't include the interchange, I think I'll still do it to spread the traffic out even more. So we want to try, let's see, before we start doing that, we need to try moving it. I think, let's come to the top view. I want to try to move the nodes so that the curve, I suppose, is the same or similar to this curve. So it's more in between both roads, or both other sides of the city. So let's try to do that. I should turn snapping on, I think, so it'll snap to a more... Yeah, so that's snapping to straight, but then if we move some more nodes, it'll snap curved again. Might need to move that one a little bit more. So then what we can try to do, so now we have some straight pieces in there. I think this one needs to move a little bit more, so that makes it more curved right there. Let's see. That doesn't look too bad, but this is still a little bit wonky over here. And then right here it is too. Curve that part. There we go. Let's see, I think maybe this node here needs to move. Oh, I want it to just be a little bit curved. Might have to just move the, yeah, there we go. If you grab the sections of road 2, you can curve them and they'll snap to a curve. And then when you pull the node, it'll sort of align with that curve better. Still not perfect, but I think I can settle for not perfect. Okay, so now what we want to do, come out of the movement mod, is we want to set this to all elevated highway. And so what we can do with to do that, now you have to have a mod for that. Let's see, we want the highway piece. And I can't remember which mod this is exactly, but it gives you these options. I'm pretty sure this is mod. And so we want to build the elevated sections. And you change to upgrading, so that upgrades your roads to elevated, where normally they weren't. And they'll be still on the ground, we'll have to lift them up. Okay, so now all those roads are elevated. Yeah, I'm going to switch everything back just in case I start trying to build roads that are all elevated. And so we want to go back into the Move It mod and grab all these nodes that are down on the ground. I'm going to go ahead and use the picker instead of the marquee select because it's all up in the middle of the city and I don't think I'd be able to get a very good box around everything. So if you hold shift you can select multiple nodes at the same time, or multiple anythings. And we want to press Control H and set everything to the same height as one of these intersection heights. And there we go. I don't know if both of those intersections are the same height or not. They should be pretty close because I think everything was on the same level of ground. What we can do, I suppose, is go ahead and select more nodes on both sides all the way to the intersection, and then if you bring this menu up and slope objects, it should slope them. So they were slightly different because I saw it move a little bit. So now I'm thinking we need to connect some roads underneath there to give people a chance to move between the parts of the city here. So for that I just want the regular road. Now these two here are very close, but they're not on the same, not quite on the same grid. I want to, or not on the same line, I suppose. They are on the same grid, I think. Well, no, they can't be on the same grid, really. So I came off the roundabout there, so that kind of changed the grid a little bit. So what I'll do is build that road out there, and then I'll build this road. Hopefully if I can get underneath. Zoom way down in here and get underneath for a small amount here. I might actually go, let's see. Should still be building on this one. Let me turn snapping. So this is another thing. Do turn node snapping off, so it won't automatically snap up onto the bridge there. Let's see, that's actually, I think that is far enough under there. Let's grab this one and see if we can go under a bit more too. There we go. And now we'll just connect them under here, and it won't be, I suppose, wonky again. Whenever you would connect them straight out there, like it would build a strange grid. So that way they come straight off of the road that they're on, and they don't create any strange grids that are like 2x2s and 1x1s and stuff like that. Okay, so that's, yeah, they're already going to start using that way underneath there. Plus that'll just be easier than if they need to get from here to here, they don't have to go all the way around to one of the highway intersections. I'm also thinking maybe this road can just stick straight over into there. Now we'll lose one of these businesses. Let's see here. You know, it might be better to actually come from this side. I have node snapping back on, so where is the node on this road here? Well, there's one, but I don't want to go to that one, so. This is actually probably going to mess up my grid of houses in here. Oh, there's pillars underneath there too, I see. So I'm going to turn anarchy on. I think this actually will be alright to go right to there. Let me try that the other way around, see if it'll... Yeah, it doesn't give me a very good snapping point. That's right through the pillars. Whereas if I pick this spot like right off of this line here where there could be a node, that gets you even more 90 degrees into this intersection from this angle anyway. And it goes right beside the pillars, if you see there, to where I think, yeah, they won't really interfere, so I don't really mind them being that close to the road, even if the game does. And let's see, I'm going to pause the game real quick so nothing builds, and use the mod zoning adjuster, there it is, and tell them not to build off of that road if I can do that. Okay, I think I'll do it there too, just to make sure nothing does. Okay, so that looks good to me. And also what I might do is if I come out of there and come into my zoning, I need to fix this a little bit. I think I'm going to go ahead and delete that and tell this to build one big square. I suppose this will be alright. I'll just build a 2x4 there. I'm going to delete this one too and make it regrow because it'll should be able to get all of these squares. I like to maximize the building's size. Alright, let's restart. I'll turn off anarchy. And we have an autosave. There we go. Alright, I kind of like the way this big building sticks up further than all the rest of the ones around it. So we'll let those regrow. I think the arc of the highway is a lot better now. People will definitely be using this. Yeah, they're definitely using it now. These people need to get over onto this side to shop because there are no shops on that side. It's all residential. So, and to work, I suppose. So they'll probably be working over in the farming industry or in the shops or over here. And so then they'll all come also to actually use the commercial industry or commercial area. Okay. I think that's pretty good for everything we need to do there. I'm just looking at the at this zone over here, see if I could actually increase the size anymore or not. I could draw the road over diagonally or whatever and put some more buildings there, I suppose. I think I'll just go ahead and leave that empty for now, and what I will do is do the thing that I said I would do before, was put trees in there to block some of the sound from the highway. I don't think I want to use the brush right now because I don't think the brush would put enough in this little section. For some reason it doesn't like little thin areas where you can't build on either side or whatever. If you use like that to put trees down in a big area, they won't actually pop in there but very sparsely. So I want to make sure they're sort of lined up. So I'm actually going to use the prop line tool and put some trees in that way. Oh, we have pine trees in this. That's right. you see, let's see, we want actually a curved line. If I do this, actually I want bigger trees than that, I think. These ones, are these the tall ones? Yeah, these are the tall ones. And we can open this box, and this is the spacing between items, so we want to decrease the spacing between items because I want more trees. And let's put that right at 20. Okay, draw a line out to here. That doesn't really follow the curve. Let me follow the curve a little bit better. There we go. I might as well go ahead and continue that out here. Let's do that. Alright, so that's enough for that area. Let's go ahead and come over here. Draw some more. And some more over here. I suppose this is really just straight, so let's pick the straight line. And let's put one right up against there. Well, missed it. You know what? Let's just go ahead and do that. I don't know if I want one that close to the road or not. That'll work, I guess. Let's do that. So that will both make the citizens happier whenever there's trees and forests around, and also block the sound. So now I will switch back to this, and let's turn that off. Turn the brush size down, and let's just throw a few pine trees down in between here. I don't know if any will pop up in there or not. Definitely want some in here. Then let's put some more over here to block the sound on this side. And some more over here. Now this area here we can eventually do something with also. We'll probably just extend this road down, or maybe even come off, so there's T-junctions left here, maybe come off the middles of both of those sections. Okay, so that should make everybody happy. Let's see, let's actually look at the happiness meter. Yeah, residents are really happy. There's an upgrade right there. So that's good. Let's look at the leisure score, because that's probably not as good. Where is that? There it is. Yeah, we need some more over on this side of the city and then over here. So we need to throw down a park or so. Let's see, what kind of things do we have available here? I don't think we really need a huge thing over here. Oh, these Japanese gardens are really nice because they're just 4x4 buildings. We do have a park right there. I'm not sure why that's not enough to not have them orange like that, but maybe they need like an overlapping park. You know, I think I might actually switch to one of these bigger ones. What is that? Small playground? Large playground. Could put that on the outside here. Let's take that off. Yeah, there's plenty of land around here. Not sure if I want to use that much space or not. Let me go with that small playground. I'm just going to put that there. Switch back to this and see. Yeah, that's helping a little bit. Yep, and immediately someone catches their house on fire. Well, that's good. The fire department's already there. Take care of it. So, there, because there's one right there. That shows we've got that covered well. I'm wondering what are the levels of these buildings too. There we go. The levels. So they're not maxed out yet. This is level 4. Some of them are all up to 4. That's only 3. We want to get them all the way up to maximum. So one thing that I know that will help is we don't have any public transportation yet in the city. And that definitely increases land value and the citizen happiness and makes them upgrade buildings. So I think next time we will work on some public transportation. You know what, I might be able to put the bus hub, or not hub, but bus station down there where the buses come out of. Or maybe I'll just put it over in the industrial area. So then we can need to run some bus lines around here, and that will make people happy and upgrade their houses and get more people in. We're already, let's see, we only need 17,000 for the next city, so, or next upgrade, so we are only 3,000 away. So hopefully next time we might be able to hit that. So we'll work on that and see what happens. This traffic definitely went down. There was a big line of traffic, if you remember, here. So we will keep an eye on that. I think maybe we did have some upgrades in the houses, and it was just a bunch of influx of people moving in for those upgrades. So alright, stay tuned for the next episode, and we'll work on the public transportation. Thanks for watching, and thanks for the likes and subscribes.